Hi everyone, Christine here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, A Dash of Soy, the channel for home cooks that want to learn more about Chinese cooking and culture. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Ikura Salmon Charcuterie board. If you want weekly recipes, go on to my website at adashofsoy.com for more. Hi everyone, Christine here. Today I'm going to show you how to make an easy Asian charcuterie board. Spring has finally come in the Bay Area and it's getting warmer. This dish is actually perfect for you to bring to a picnic or to a party. It is very easy to make. I'm going to show you how. When you cure your own salmon, it actually tastes a lot better. You can curate it to your own palate. It has a nice, light, salty umami flavor with the Japanese seasonings, and it actually goes really good with rice, with salad, or with congee. And the best thing is you can keep it in your fridge for up to 5 to 7 days longer. So that's a great protein to have in your fridge if you have no idea what to make for lunch sometimes. So for this recipe, all you need is a sashimi grade salmon, brown sugar, handashi, kosher salt, and some bonito flakes. And for the Ikura Marinade, you don't have to marinate it for too long, but you just need some simple mirin, sake, and soy sauce. I'm really excited to show you. Let's get cooking. Okay, so we're getting ready to cure the salmon. I put the brown sugar, kosher salt, bonito flakes, and dashi into a bowl. It's very easy to remember. It's just 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 ratio. So you have to use kosher salt and not table salt for curing, okay? And you also need to use brown sugar because if you use other types of sugar, like it'd be a little sweeter. So brown sugar is actually very good for curing. And bonito flakes and dashi is actually a seasoned fish flake. So it has that nice umami flavor, and I love dashi. It's just perfect. It has that nice light seafood umami flavor. So if you like Japanese food, I'm sure you would like dashi. Anyway, I put all the seasonings in here, and then to combine the seasonings, you just lightly toss it like this. Lightly kind of tossing the seasonings like this together will just make it a little bit more even. And you can always taste it a little and just see if it tastes okay, like a nice balance of a little bit salty and sweet flavor. And for the curing part, I just use a small little baking tray. And I have Saran wrap right here. Just lay it down. Oh, so after you rinse your fish off, make sure you pat it down dry completely dry with a paper towel before you cure. So now I already did that. I already washed my salmon dry and pat it down dry. And now I'm going to season my fish. So normally for this recipe, I have half a pound of fish, which is like 2 small salmon loins. I only have one here just to show you. So this is like half of the seasoning. Put that seasoning at the bottom of the saran wrap, and then you put it on top. Just kind of do it evenly over. Okay. So I have the seasoning at the bottom of the fish. Just lightly coat your fish evenly with all the seasoning. Okay. On the sides, top to bottom. And then, yeah, make sure you have a generous amount of seasoning all over to make sure that cure really gets nice and through. Okay, and then you can wrap your fish up like this. Completely wrap it tight. And then you can put it in your refrigerator to be cured for 12 hours. So before you do that, you have to make sure you have something really hard to put on top of that fish and that would actually make the seasoning really nice and penetrate that fish. So make sure you have a hard object, like I just have this like pan, just lay it right on top of your fish when you keep it in the refrigerator. So 12 hours after you marinate this fish, the liquid from the cure, so curing fish means salting it. When you salt a fish, the liquid, it'll draw moisture out of the fish, which means there'll be liquid coming out of it. So when that happens at the 12-hour mark, you just have to drain that liquid a little bit. Just take the Saran wrap, just drain the liquid out, and then just put your fish back. And at that point, you flip it. So I have it like this right now, 12 hours, you take out the fish, drain it, flip it on the other side, and put the pan back on and put it back into the fridge for another 12 hours. For the Ikura, which is a salmon roe, you don't need to cure this for that long. Only a few hours is fine because Ikura is actually very kind of salty already. You don't really need to do much to it. So for a quick marinade for Ikura, you just need some sake, mirin. So mirin is a sweet white rice cooking wine, and it balances out the savory and saltiness of the Ikura. And just a little bit of soy sauce, not too much, because Ikura is already salty, so you don't want it to be too salty. That's what the mirin does. The sweetness of the mirin balances out the saltiness of the Ikura. So you just lightly kind of mix it around, and that is perfect for you to put in the fridge. After you refrigerate for a few hours, this marinade is good. You can put this Ikura over a bowl of rice or put it over some crackers with some creme fraiche. So this is a perfect simple marinade for Ikura. So what you do after 24 hours of curing your salmon is rinsing off the seasoning off of your fish, and then pat it down dry, and your fish will be ready to be eaten and sliced.
Slice salmon in 1 to 2 millimeter increments. Assemble your board with cured salmon, cheese, some crackers, grapes, and cured Ikura.